Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. So today, as you can tell by the title of this video, we have a TEMU haul. Today I am just showing you some items that I bought that will go into my kitchen area and a few other supplies that I got that I thought would be great to see what they were like at TEMU. I found a lot of these items on Amazon, and then I decided to check TEMU to see what their prices were in comparison, and I decided to go with TEMU. So let's just jump right into it. So the first thing that I got, and this is not in any particular order because I did order a few items that were not kitchen items. So first, we got some mixing bowls. Oh my gosh, all of these bowls are in bags. But we got some mixing bowls. So these are 5 different sizes of mixing bowls. I'm noticing something on one of them. It had some kind of, I don't know, but it's dirty. But anyway, the one thing I do like about it is that you can see right there, you're able to have some measurements inside the bowl, and each bowl has that. They have measurements, so they are stackable, of course, and of course they come in different sizes. And then this is the last one. So I can mix up different items into my bowls. You can of course serve things in these bowls, but I thought that this would be cool for me to especially with me doing my garden. Like yesterday I was chopping up some green beans, and I had 2 different styles of green beans, and then these would have actually come in handy for me. So you will be seeing these a lot in the kitchen this summer as we prep the items that are coming out of our garden for our meal storage for the winter time. So the next item that we have is this it is a bottle basically, but I purchased it because I saw it on TEMU for oil, and it's an oil dispenser. You can use it for whatever you like, but I am going to be using it for an oil dispenser. You can pour your oil in here, and then here is the spout, and of course you can pour your oil that way. I thought that this would be this was an amazing product. It's cute enough that I can sit this decanter on my countertop next to my stove, and I can just kind of pour the oil as I need it. I really thought that this would be a nice little aesthetic to the kitchen, and so I purchased this oil dispenser. So here we have a 4-piece measuring cup. The one thing I do like about these is that they are collapsible. So of course you have your cup size, your half a cup, 1/3 cup, and 1/4 cup. And again, these are all collapsible, and so I decided to go ahead and purchase these. I do have quite a few measuring cups, but a lot of them are now being used for you know, to dispense items that are in my pantry, like flour and things like that. I just let the measuring cup in there, so I purchased a few more of these. So in my head, I said I was going to start making some bagels, so I bought this, and it's supposed to be a it's a waste of money, but you're supposed to be able to create holes for your bagels with this and etc., but it's a waste of money. But again, that's what it's for. Next, here are some repurchase items. So previously I purchased these reusable bags. These are reusable kitchen bags for whatever you want to use them for, and I previously purchased these, and I only have the clear ones with no color at the top, and so this year I decided to purchase more of these. I really do like these, especially by them being reusable, but I like these for items that I'm pulling out of my garden. So for my bell pepper, onions, anything that I'm putting in my freezer that I need to be able to open pull a few things out, put it in the pot, and then seal it back up. I really do like these. I know some people may think that this is a waste of money because you can do the same thing with your other freezer bags, but I found that these are actually really good. They're a much thicker product. They last a lot longer. They were easy to wash out once I was done with whatever product that was in it, and then I was able to dry it out and then just reuse it for whatever else I needed it for. Also, these came in handy when it came down to things like when I wanted to store like a food storage for like soup or something that I made too much of, and I wanted to go ahead on and store the rest of it for another day. These really came in handy. Now I have 3 sizes. I have the small size, a medium size, which is like a quart size, I think, and then you have your gallon bag size. So I was happy to get all of these. I don't remember the price of these on TEMU, but they were a good price for the amount that I got. And I believe I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the small ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the middle size, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So each size was 8. So here we have a cheesecloth that I purchased. I actually found that I already have some, but it's good to have more than one. And this came in a pack of 2. So I have 2 separate cheesecloths. And the reason why I wanted some cheesecloths was, one, I don't know if I mentioned this before in a previous video, but I am going to try to make my own butter. I did find a couple of people on YouTube, and they showed you how to make your own butter with milk, with just heavy whipping cream. And so I'm going to use some heavy whipping cream and create my own butter. But you can use a cheesecloth to help you drain the buttermilk once you've created the butter with that. This is also going to come in handy because last summer, and we'll do it again this summer, we were in the kitchen making our own spaghetti sauce. But this year, I don't have a I don't have one of those machines that help you to take out all of the skin and things like that, and I don't skin my potatoes. I will take the cores out, but I don't skin the potatoes. I don't skin the tomatoes. So what I ended up doing last year was I tried to make sure I chopped up as much as possible when it came down to the skin. When I actually took my hand blender and I blended really finely my sauce once it was cooked and done. So this year what I would like to do is I am going to be cooking my tomatoes separately first, and then I will, once I cook my tomatoes down, I will take my cheesecloth and drain it, and then I will add in my onions and bell peppers and things like that. We're going to try it this way, and then of course you can once again use your hand blender and blend down all of the bits and things. But I do like my sauce a little chunky, so it didn't bother us at all. But I will be trying to use the cheesecloths to help me with some of the draining. So the next item that I got was these. These are egg, these are for your eggs. Was it necessary? No, but I went to Sam's Club and it is cheaper to buy. I think it was 24 in a case or something like that. And we went through those eggs within not even a month. They were gone. So I'm going to go back to Sam's Club when we come back from vacation, and I will be buying more eggs. And so I have these. They came in a pack of 2, I believe. And so one of my videos coming up, I'm going to have to clean my refrigerator again. And once I clean my refrigerator and I restock it, you'll see me using these for the eggs. Okay, so I did just tell you that I do plan on making butter. So in order to make butter, I was like, how can I shape my butter and stuff properly? So I did purchase this. This is for you to shape your butter with once you make it. So my plan, and of course they gave you a spatula with it, which is cute. I did like this one because it has the grooves in it. So I thought that this was pretty cool. You have the grooves in case you wanted, you can cut your butter, whatever, with according to the groove. But for me, butter doesn't always last that long, and so I want to try it first and see how I like it. But yeah, and then on top of that, I planned on trying to make like garlic butter and things like that for us to use. It's not something that we use quite often, but I do want to start making my own bread and things like that when it comes down to like spaghetti and stuff like that. I'm tired of spending all this money on stuff that I can make at home. So I want to make my own garlic bread, and there were things, items that I knew that I could use, but I want to start prepping that stuff for the summer. Now, with that being said, I did purchase these also. These came in a pack of 2, and these I'm going to be using for my garlic knots. So last year, again in the kitchen, what we did was we took all of our garlic, I peeled all my garlic, and once I peeled all my garlic, I turned around and I created, I used my food processor and I blended all my garlic down with a little oil, and I created garlic knots. My garlic knots were cool, but this time I want to, once I create them, I want to use this and actually put them in the freezer, let them freeze for a few hours versus me trying to, I'll freeze them for a few hours, but I could take this and put these in gallon-sized freezer bags. I think I have extra large freezer bags. I could put these in there so that my freezer doesn't smell up of garlic, and I can let them freeze for a night, overnight, and then I can pop them out and put them in a bag, hence those bags there. And then I got some garlic knots. The same thing with garlic butter, whatever the case may be that we choose to use, I'll start using these to help me with that. I don't have a lot of garlic in my my garden this year when I pull it, so I will be going to Sam's Club and getting a pack of the garlic also to help me do some projects in the kitchen when it comes down to garlic, because again, I don't want to keep going to the grocery store and buying things that I can actually make at home. So speaking of bread, the next thing that I purchased is a bread basket. With the bread basket came this tool here. Now I've seen people on YouTube take this tool and kind of like knead or whatever, they mix their bread with this. Me personally, I will do this, but I prefer to use my KitchenAid to do the work for me. But you know, if I want to make more than one type of bread, boom, it's done. I don't know what this is. Let's see. Honey, I don't know what this is, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. And it also came with, I don't even want to open it because I'm not sure what it is. But it came with some type of tool with 5 separate pieces in it. So I will put this away and I will look it up and find out exactly what it is. And I don't even know what this tool is, so I don't want to mess anything up. So I'm actually going to be putting it back in this plastic bag that it all came in. Then I have a cutter, so once you've created your bread, you can actually cut it and separate it into pieces. And so it also came with a cutter. And then I don't know what this is, but I'm assuming you just kind of, it's also a cutter or a slicer. And then of course you have your bread basket to help you with the rising. So this is where I got some disappointment. I did not pay attention. I was looking at the pictures, and we all know just because you see something on TEMU, and if you don't look at the sizes, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening. Well, I didn't look at no sizes. So, of course, I was in for a rude awakening. But it can still work for what I need it for. So, when I make my bread, I wanted to have something to sit it on. So I have these, and you can, to sit it on to cool off. So I have these so that it can cool off, and it came with 4. So I have 4 of these little things, and I will be using these. it doesn't just have to be bread. You know, instead of sitting stuff on my countertop, I'm trying to get out of that. Although I have granite countertops, they don't burn or anything like that. I'm trying to start using cooling racks instead. So I have 4 cooling racks for whatever I choose to use it for. Next, I don't know how I ended up with 2 of these, but I have 2 scales. So I'm just gonna put these up. I may end up giving 1 scale away. And again, why this scale so small? But I guess it doesn't matter. A scale is a scale, and as long as you can get all the food on there. All right, so to go with my bread, I did get this. I needed one of these. I thought it was gonna be bigger, of course, but this is to help me roll my dough on my counter. Now, personally, do I think that this is gonna be big enough? No. I wanted a bigger one. So I'll go to Amazon where I know I won't be disappointed and get a bigger one. I also got a rolling pin because I don't have a rolling pin and I needed a rolling pin to roll my dough. And I mean, the colors are cute. You guys know I love green, but I'm a little disappointed. Do better, TEMU. Okay, so I do have, this is my last kitchen item that I have, and these are some measuring spoons. For some reason, I didn't think I had any measuring spoons, and when I went to go look in my kitchen drawer the other day, I actually saw some, but it's cool. These were not expensive at all. So it came with a lever, and then I have every size measuring spoon, I'm assuming, possible. And you get 2 different sizes. I hope you can see that. So here's one, and then here's one, and then this is, each one is 1/8. So you can, you know, if you want to do 1/8 one and then turn around and use this for something different, I guess you have that. Instead of having to wash it out constantly, you can kind of do it that way. And it's the same thing like here. So you got 1 teaspoon. So let's say you got 1 teaspoon of oil and 1 teaspoon of vinegar. So oil, vinegar, boom, no problem. That's all I have for the kitchen part, except let me go back. I do have 2 aprons. Now y'all, I'm so disappointed in these aprons. Like, disappointed. And I knew better, but I'm still disappointed. So for aprons, I got this. And it says, let me pour you a tall glass of Get Over It, and here's a straw so you can suck it up. So let me show you what it looks like on. So technically it doesn't look too bad, but these are, I might get a year out of these aprons. A year, might. I was looking for something that, you know, boom, get some. Once I wash these, you can't even dry these, I don't think. Girl, no. So then I have one more that I bought. And this one says hot stuff coming through, and I don't mean the food. So, I mean, I'm just disappointed because I thought, yeah. So I also got me some garden gloves. Now these are really good. These have like a suede-ish like material here, and then they have a different material here. I thought that these would be great for me because I needed some more garden gloves. And I've already used one. Actually, I went outside to, I had to go pick some cucumbers, and my pickling cucumbers have like a sticky, a prickle to it, and so and even the stems and the leaves. So I wanted to make sure I had some gloves, and these were perfect for me. I plan on making some pickles, but I have to actually go to the grocery store because I'm missing a couple things for the pickle recipe. But with that being said, these are the gardening gloves that I got, and I really do like them. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have actually 5 office supply items. I bought a keyboard, and I will put it on the screen right here because it's already on my desk. I did buy a keyboard and mouse. I love it. It's amazing. Great job, TEMU, on that. I love it. Okay. I also bought myself a new calculator. This is the big numbers calculator. Here. Did I need this? Heck no, but I bought one. Whiteout correction tape, whatever you want to call it. I have some more of these. I bought these because I do still budget. I still do my planning. You don't see it here, but I do a lot of budgeting and planning, and so sometimes I need this correction tape. These are all white, actually, I believe. I'm the queen of sticky notes at work. I have to write a lot of stuff down. I did get me some notebooks to help me out. Not personal information because I am a mortgage underwriter, but like a little quick note here, like, oh my God, because I don't want to forget something. So I did end up getting me a couple of notebooks, and it's been working really well. And I've already gone through like 8 pages of the notebook. I think I got like 4 notebooks because I needed them, but I needed these notebooks really bad because I was like going through sticky notes, and sometimes I got to write down the math real quick, or whatever the case may be. Boom. And then I got some more markers. Now I need these markers because I actually ended up buying other markers as well, but I use a lot of markers, and I'm also doing 365-day Bible study, and I'm doing it via YouTube, and so I use a lot of highlighting in my study Bible and a lot of notes and things like that. So these are going to come in handy. But that is all I have for you today. I hope that you all enjoyed this haul with me. I hope that you all enjoyed it. I hope that you got some good information that you need, especially if you're doing things like me, starting kitchen products, not kitchen products, I'm sorry. If you're starting some kitchen processing for the coming up for the fall and winter, especially with your garden, the gardening that is flourishing, then I hope that some of these items you found necessary. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you do not miss any of my uploads. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, bye.